And we are live again on Toxic Tuesday, episode 204.5. So, will this work? I don't know. You guys tell me, chat, see where we are at on YouTube and or Rumble. Will Mad services be required for the remainder of the stream? I don't know.
Rumble's working.
Guys, so, okay, Rumble's
YouTube's working.
Okay. Guys, so what
We're
think
back.
is what happened is something happened on the Streamlabs side, because what we saw happen was clearly unprecedented. I've never seen where YouTube and Rumble go out. And we had obviously times where Rumble has issues where it can't get it up. YouTube is very strike and all those warnings happy. But this was weird. That was strange. I kept checking my emails. It was nothing. It was odd. It was fucking weird, but we're back. Red Shirt Woods, once he gets a hold of checking his privates, he'll be back. And Mark, you want to get it up one more time?
Yeah, let me get it up again. Yeah, let me get it up.
I already got my
yeah.
giant here. Let's see.
Yeah, you're ready to go. Yeah. Let me get this rolling again.
Hey,
Yeah.
70s, you want to help
rolling.
my vagina? You want to help fondle my vagina? Well, I'm gonna get Mark up. Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking I'm back. I'm back.
I lost my avatar.
This is peak 1980 fashion in this movie as well.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Let me start it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm trying to figure out where we are in the movie now. How far in are we?
It is personal now. What's up, Steve?
Well, he's about to get into something.
Is he deep into it?
Personal now. Oh, dude, he's always deep.
I think this was the point in the movie today where I closed my eyes for 10 minutes.
You fell asleep during the movie?
Yeah, I didn't want any plot. I just wanted action. Don't give me your plot nonsense.
This movie was trying to be more plotty, and I get it. Once again, it's as I said earlier, it's a glorified version of a canon movie. It's canon films with trying to have a plot. And
it did get some reviews at the time saying that it was trying hard to be more than just an action martial arts movie. So,
real BBC had problems earlier today too. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, I see that in the comments. Oh, guys, he got past his own privates. Hi, Red Shirt.
Red Shirt.
We got it back up.
He's back.
Yeah, I got it up.
We were talking about how you're in the. We were telling like, man, someone tell Red Shirt to check his privates so see that we sent him a link in his privates, and eventually he responded. But now that we're at the near third act and shit's about to get rowdy, I will say I like how this movie actually ends up getting a pretty wild third act that we built.
Third act's great. Yeah,
it is.
It's some kick-ass action.
Like, it starts off as a good movie, like pretty good, stays kind of like steady, but then the third act just like really shoots up. And apparently, when they get into it, apparently the third act was like something that they actually had redone for this movie, so they can make it more grandiose and like big and massive type of thing. And they wanted a much better payoff. So it makes me wonder what they originally had to begin with. The third act. The third act. Who knows what the third act. Oh, dude. These guys climb out the wall.
Spider-Man Ninja.
Dude, this is some shit. Seeing these guys coming up here, I'm like, bro, what the fuck, man?
This is classic ninjutsu. They used to climb walls of castles to get it to assassinate the nobles. So yeah, it's a technique that the ninja developed over centuries.
Okay.
They're very cool. They have no honor, so the samurai hated their guts, and this feeling was entirely mutual.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
well, the samurai didn't see them as honorable because they fought in the shadows. You see.
Oh,
yes,
it's not the samurai way.
Shadows.
Didn't they all kill themselves after each mission? Or that was just Monty Python in the Life of Brian?
That's Monty Python: A Life of Brian.
Dude, guys,
Suicide Squad.
Yes.
Wait, look. Chuck Norris actually didn't sleep. He literally waited. He
He
literally
literally-
waited.
He's like the Terminator.
Yeah.
That was not just a joke. We
What-
just saw proof of it
He's-
happening. He
he's-
waited
that was-
this up.
That was some of the ninja training. Didn't you? Then later on, they said you must never sleep.
He
You
sleeps
would be-
internally. He sleeps internally.
Oh, internal sleeping. Oh, man. Of course.
Chuck Norris just thinks about sleeping, and that's
And
enough.
that's enough. Yes. He sleeps in another dimension.
Sleeps in another day. What the fuck does that mean?
Well,
Seriously.
Chuck Norris is, well, there's at least 11 dimensions, and he just goes into one of the other ones and sleeps, but stays awake in this one.
If you guys had that haircut in the 80s, you feel like you would be able to pull off that haircut the way Chuck did?
I could pull off any haircut. Trust me.
Yeah, I
I'd
want
like
to see
to.
I want to see a young 70s shot with the exact same hair Chuck Norris had. In
I
this
probably
movie.
did have that hair. Actually, I didn't. I did not have hair like that.
Mark, did you? Did you have hair like Chuck Norris in this movie?
I had tons of hair back in the day. Yeah, I should find a picture of my
I'm
really
going to
bad
look for
hair,
one.
yeah.
I had terrible hair, so I'm better off bald.
Oh,
I used to
no,
shave my head before I lost my hair because I just looked better.
Oh,
Let me
no,
find
Trust
I gotta
me.
see these-
Trust
I gotta
me.
see these hairy shots of you dudes.
Let's
Yeah.
find.
Oh, feel
And then I
better,
joined the
kill
military, so I was short all the time anyway. So.
Mm.
Oh, here we go. This
Richard,
is the
did you have
one.
Chuck Norris hair? Oh, guys, we're gonna see a hairy shot of 70s.
You're gonna
here.
love this. This is one of the best photographs
you
you'll
have
ever
70s
see in
bush in this shot?
history. Oh, the bush is
Bush.
strong in this one.
All right, guys, we're
Be
about to see
prepared.
that 70s
Be
rock
prepared.
band
This is
bush.
going to shock you.
No way. Vote for Pedro.
Ah!
Pedro, That's the
Inconceivable.
the
That's not
Rhine
you.
below me. This is in Germany.
No way.
Yeah,
That's wild,
during the war.
dude.
I was
Look
since
at your
1945.
hair, man.
I
That
had
is
my
wild.
prized Adidas shirt on there. Those Adidas t-shirts were very popular.
All day I
In the
dream about
70s.
sex.
Oh, the damn corn song.
I had a great belt as well. But here- I had terrible hair, so I ended up just when punk came in, I just shaved it all off, and it just looked like a skinhead. It's great. Much better.
Wow. That's crazy.
Sex. Look at that.
man.
What a sex symbol. I mean, come on.
Very sexy. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess you know what.
His was like, it was like a third forearm.
Thanks.
There's no way that tree trunk was going inside me.
His dick's not small.
From season 2.
Then,
Then,
then a few years later, not many years later,
oh.
1983. I'd been in the military for a while by then, so that was the longest my hair could get. Look at that tash.
Wow. Look at that stash.
Chuck Norris would
Wow.
be proud.
He would
you
be.
were ready for rim training.
It's a pretty good picture.
that looks like you're ready for a Remy.
I'll
What's
find
up,
one
buddy
more.
Hepburn? Yeah,
There's
no,
another
go
one.
ahead and
I'm
get
looking
it
for
up.
one more. There's one more that really good one.
Were you in a Tears?
Oh,
for
this is
Fears
it. No,
cover
this is-
band? Is
this
this
is-
David Arquette? I can actually see the David Arquette in the shot.
No, this is my moody.
Oh.
This is my moody phase coming up with the puffy jacket
Oh,
Yeah.
Now you look like a punk rocker.
and the aviator glasses.
Yeah.
oh, dude, the aviator glasses. Wow. Oh man.
Rebel without a clue.
Ah,
I should have been in Tears for Fears themselves. Never mind a cover band.
oh man. Woo.
Yeah,
That-
those are some of the choicest ones.
That was striking. That was seriously striking.
And then the older I got, strangely enough, I actually got better looking. That's strangely enough.
That's what happens, right?
Yeah.
You were just
The older
aging
you are-
too good. You were just aging too good.
I aged a lot better.
Yeah. You're just making everyone soaking wet around you. That you're just like, oh man, Tiny buying that shot. No, don't say Bono. Oh no, don't insult him like that.
Don't call me Bono.
He's better than Bono. Way better than Bono. I'm just saying, man.
Yes, you see, I've got no what's the word? Not shame, but no ego. I could show those pictures and I don't care.
Yeah, right.
I'm not conceited. I'm not conceited.
You are not conceited.
I couldn't help it. That was that had a weird look. I was still very popular though, so that was okay.
You were a loved male.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm 2 years to 40. I'm like, okay, I have still got my head of hair. I'm like anticipating every day. One day I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be like a chunk, and it's just gonna be like, oh, okay, time to shave my head. I've been like mentally preparing myself for that, and because I've already had a shaved head, and I'm just ready to do it. I'm just ready for it.
I tell you, man, it's great. It's great.
Oh,
You'll be liberated, free.
Oh, guys, we gotta bring our Gina down so we can look at Mark now. Wow,
page boy.
Yeah,
man.
You better not be.
Same, right?
Just as well you didn't go to prison looking like that. That's for sure.
Yeah. Were you in the Goonies, Mark?
I should have been. Yeah.
Oh man, too good.
Everyone had big hair back then. Yeah.
You're pausing to say what everyone had big what? I heard the pause there. I heard that awkward pause.
It's a great cake though.
Yeah,
that's me. That's me. Yeah.
Is that a Mets uniform? No,
yeah, that's Mark. Easy. That's Mark. Oh man,
believe it or not, believe it or not.
Oh, I believe it. I can tell. I can tell that's you.
That's always yell at like shit. If you got long hair, just keep it while you got it, right? Yeah.
if it, my goals, if it could like make it to 50, I'm perfect after that. If I could get half a century, sorry guys, if I could get half a century, that's a great run. That's a great run.
Right?
How could you be mad about half a freaking century?
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I can't be mad about it because that was a long time ago for me. Well past that stage. So you look like one of the Osmonds there, Mark, but not Donnie. Just like one of the ones one of the ones nobody knows the name of.
Yeah,
Wayne.
the seconds, right? Yeah,
little Jimmy Osmond, maybe.
Yeah.
Little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy Osmond. Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. What did happen?
God, I've never. Yeah, I mean, I know Donny Osmond still does a lot of stuff, but Jimmy Osmond.
I had hair as a kid too. Didn't we? Most of us have hair as a kid.
Jimmy Osmond, long-haired lover from Liverpool. I remember that. What terrible! My God, little Jimmy Osmond is only 2 months younger than me. That's frightening.
Shit.
Wow.
We're almost the same age. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That is shocking.
Well, it is shocking. Man, how nice California looks in this.
The youngest performer ever to have a #1 single on the UK singles chart, Jimmy Osmond.
So guys, apparently this lady here, Carol Baznarian, whatever her name is, apparently she came before Jennifer Lawrence, because I was watching a making of on this movie, and they were saying she was the first like full-on female action star for an action movie in some ways. And Aliens hadn't come out yet. Alien was just a horror movie. Hey, I bet you got a Mad Bardigan shot here, Mark. I bet you did.
How'd you know that? How'd you know that?
I knew this was coming. I'm like, there's the Mad Bardigan shot. I was thinking, are they really just going to stay separate and their two tiny beds are basically made from kids? They had 2 kid-sized beds.
No way.
And then also
yeah.
she just hops on his bed and like, I want you to fuck me. And then they do. And she just takes her shirt off. I was like, wow, that really just escalated quickly. I'm lonely. I need you to do me in the butt. That's literally not what was said, by the way, chat. I'm just fucking around because it's.
And she was pretty well endowed, too, I have to say.
Let's. Oh,
yeah, she's not bad. Shot. She's not bad. I'd give her one.
Like what? A handy?
Anything she wanted. She could choose.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm like, they're really pissed that they said it. But I will say though, she definitely does use the gun pretty badass though, and she doesn't try like physically fight any 900-pound dude and just can magically kick her. Everything she does has to rely on weapons. Including she has a good handle for the weapons, and unlike the other lady who was trying to save face using Chuck Norris to her advantage, she was legitimately trying to change. She realized the error of her ways being in this cult. She actually understood, oh man, I did some shit and I need to course correct for it. Unlike the lady.
The power of Chuck Norris compelled her to change.
Yeah, the power of Chuck, man. It tickled her fancy. I mean, to the point where she got fucked by the tickle, but man, if Brian would rather play volleyball with Chuck, well, who wouldn't rather play volleyball with Chuck? Seriously, who wouldn't? If you tell me like you wouldn't, then you're just lying. It's okay to admit you'd rather play volleyball with Chuck. She got chucked.
She got chucked.
Oh, dude, hold on. That shot right there.
Yeah, this shot is great.
Yeah,
this is pure cinema.
I pure cinema, pure testosterone, pure badassery.
Chuck goes to Tatooine. See the two suns?
That's right. Yes.
Chuck invented Star Wars.
The Octagon is in the.
It looks like another Asian movie that was it Killing Fields that had a poster like that.
Oh,
yeah, with the sun. Yeah, I'm thinking of another Asian themed movie.
Asian themed movie. Man, go. You can move forward now. Mark.
Yeah. I was just admiring it for a while.
I bet you were.
Let's get to the ass kicking part now.
Oh yes, and when it gets to 11, man, it does get to 11.
We've had the ass fondling. Now we need to get to the ass kicking.
I like how we just know it's Sakura.
I wish I thought about getting the old voice changer out and getting an echo on the voice. I could have done it.
So now there's the actual Octagon. It's just not the name of the cult, but they also made an actual Octagon. And it was before the UFC had an Octagon as well. I can't help but think about UFC when I hear of Chuck Norris, the Octagon. Dude, when I saw that it was available to rent on Amazon, free watch on Amazon, not the rental, ended up being some horror movie that was just called Octagon.
From
that was a joke I found. Yeah.
I remember watching actually, 5 minutes. I'm like, where the fuck's Chuck Norris?
The best place to watch it is Plex. If you've got Plex, it's one of the free movies on Plex. Just search for the Octagon, comes up, bang, free, play it there.
Okay.
It's lovely.
Well,
Plex is great.
Whoa, what happened?
Plex. What?
Who's got a vibrator?
Not me.
I think 70s is wearing a vibrator. 70s?
What do you mean wearing? Define wearing.
He's ASMR in this. Yeah.
Oh.
What does wearing?
I need you to actually whisper about Sakura.
Sakura.
You're not whispering. It's still talking. No, it's on an echo. Dude, bro, Seth. It's straight up. He's trying to do this shite.
And I'm working on it.
right.
This just may not work when you give it a try.
Yeah, you're echoing like crazy now. It's
You're gonna
okay.
kill us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right? He is straight up that's gonna stick with me for a long time.
Oh my god, the nightmare.
Sakura. So okay, in this sequence, I like how Halligan's soundtrack, man, especially in the third act, this is where his music, his score is the strongest because he has like all these odd sounds he goes for during the fights. There's like a beam he uses, an actual beam, and it works in this shit.
Beam.
And he is funny because he actually said this movie was already great. All he did was just enhance a great movie. I was like, bro, nah, you are fucking a few cherries on top with this shit, man. You didn't just enhance it. This really was like, man, it was perfect for the situation. Also, there was a lot of this was genuine martial arts shit going on. And when Chuck Norris kicks the masked dude into the fire, Sakura, he actually did kick him into the fire, and he did, get hit through a wall of fire. And that was Richard Norris. Also, did you notice there were some hissing sounds coming out of him? I actually thought it was gonna be like some coal type of shit. Where I was like, are we dealing with lizard people in this movie? Like in the Robert E. Howard verse or some shit? It straight up was like out there. I was like, are we dealing with lizard people in this movie? Orangina.
I gotta stop doing this.
Stop it.
Okay.
Too much fun.
Is that it gone? Is it stopped?
No, it stopped.
Stop playing with our vagina.
Stop playing with my voice mod.
You gotta stop playing with your gina. That's what's tickling your pickling.
I haven't used that for ages. I've got voice mod. I never use it.
Now
yeah.
you have incentive. You have a lot of
Yes,
incentive.
I could use it to say vagina.
For JJ.
Anyway.
Anyways, yeah, tons of badass fights, and it's unfortunate Chuck Norris's friend doesn't make it. And I thought, damn, they really tragedied this bitch up. No, not one of his buddies can make it. He has to go through
Well,
loss.
stakes are high.
Yeah, stakes genuinely were high, but the music is great. And Chuck in Black.
There's
Chuck in Black.
There's Chuck about to face his most strenuous opponent ever, the Straw Man.
Who makes hissing sounds. This guy makes hissing. Did you guys notice this guy makes hissing sounds? I was like, bro.
But Chuck in Black looks good here. This is a good look for him.
Yeah, he's a BBC, Big Black Chuck.
And he's fighting this Arabian woman.
Right. The one that he actually kicked into the fire and thankfully did not die and actually lived.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They were getting to some real shit with this. And they actually, when they had to once again, apparently it was cheaper for them to just destroy as much of this property for this movie. That was another reason that they're trying to save the money. They like, we're just gonna destroy everything when we're done with this. And I'm like, bro, that sounds like a damn good time. All right, we finished the movie. Destroy everything.
It was custom built set, so it's really pretty neat. It's a good set.
Yeah.
They should probably have used it more. It would be nice if more of the movie had been set there. I know we got various shots of it throughout, but I could have seen half the movie being set there and it would have been great.
I think they should have, even though the movie moves very quickly, an hour and 44, they should have like gotten us there. It's about 10, 20 minutes sooner. I would say that. If they could have done one thing a little different, get us there sooner. I would have definitely liked to see more fights at that area. I would just love to be like, okay, we're getting buttered up with more Octagon action.
Yeah.
So I think the action in this I find is actually it's pretty good. It's not over the top.
Mm-hmm. It's straightforward.
It's kind of seemed more realistic, the action. I mean, you choreographed it pretty well. It's not. I mean, you saw him earlier at the very beginning of the movie, the first time he fights the guys that are in that house where they kill the girl he's dating. He doesn't go way over the top with the roundhouse kicks or whatever. He just does enough to take care of it. You know, it's a much more realistic fighting style, I think. That's just me.
Were you aware of Fighting Star magazine when you were younger, any of you guys?
No.
Well, apparently
No.
there's a thing called Fighting Star way back in the day. It was Fighting Stars magazine. And apparently they ranked the fight between Norris and Richard Norton as one of the number 13 in their 25 fights of all time. I thought, huh. Don't get
Fights
me
are
wrong. I
phenomenal.
love it. It pays off really well. And it feels like it's a really well-earned ending. But I'm surprised it made it so high in the list. I was just shocked by
I
that.
think it's just there is something about the action in this film that it's quite harder, darker, and more realistic than fantasy.
You like it harder and darker.
I like it harder and darker. Bigger, the darker and harder and bigger it is, the better.
Well, you get some Chuck and BBC form in this movie, which is always nice. And as we see some badass shots, yes, guys, we'll also look at a few of the posters for this movie because they had 2 posters for this, and both of them were fucking badass. I mean, come on. We had some great shots of the posters for this movie. Yeah, no, the movie made money. It was profitable. It has its cult following, that's for sure, especially among the Chuck Norris elite. Even though it feels like this one kind of like faded into obscurity, we're bringing this bastard out. But no, I like how this one plays off all the martial arts action. Yeah, it tries to restrain itself, not going too canon.
It's not fantasy action. It's more grounded and realistic than that, I think.
And I think that was part of them trying to once again do the glorified canon movie. It's like we'll have some crazy, like the fantastical element of this cult like group, but we're not going to have them like be like mystical demons who are ninjas who can teleport. They'll still have their limits. So they're obviously trying to achieve a balance. Yeah, they're trying to make these are ninjas, but thank you, Mark.
They're not superhuman.
No. It was the hand without powers, basically, or without the supernaturalness.
The skill, but not supernaturalness. Yeah, and that's therefore it makes it more of a martial arts movie than an action movie. It's actually more of a martial arts movie. But yeah, it was a bit of a shocker when his buddy gets killed here.
Yeah, I was like, that actually felt like a bummer, a genuine bummer.
Dark. That was dark.
Yeah. All this time you're thinking, oh, he's gonna save his buddy because this is kind of like what it was building up to, and he doesn't get it. I was like, damn, dude, that was a harsh lesson in violence, man. Yeah, they're not Chuck Norris, only he is supernatural. They haven't invented jazzercise yet. I remember hearing commercials for this movie all the time in the day. Damn, dude. I did like this here where everyone started joining. It felt like a revolution type of moment. Like, all right, everyone, fuck this organization. We're gonna burn this bitch down. We're just gonna burn it all down type of moment. It was just like, hell yeah, man.
This was great. I love it when he comes back out again.
Oh,
gotta give kudos to the stuntman here.
Yeah, and that wasn't CGI. He really was on fire.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, major kudos. That he literally got kicked into it as it was burning. I'm like, damn, and bro lived and he's all right, good. Because that kick didn't look pleasant either. And there's a lot of these kicks Chuck Norris actually does land in the movie. I'm like, bro, these guys were victims of Chuck Norris in this movie. Fuck. That had to have been unpleasant. That was later. Ninja 3, The Domination.
They were Norris-ated. There must be a word for it.
A Norris-ated.
Norris-ized.
A
Norris-ated.
Assassinated.
A Norris-ated.
A Norris-ated. Yeah, a Norris-ated. Whichever one you want. And because we haven't even done it tonight, we have to. No, actually, no, we did do that one.
Chucksercise.
I saw you strip down for that hot tub.
His dick's not small.
You have the biggest dick I've ever seen on a man.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. You've been Norris. Hey, yeah. Maybe Norris. We all overcomplicated it.
We did. You've been Norris.
It's just Norris. Yeah. Cypher Chaos wins. It's just Norris. That's what we get for thinking too hard on this shit. Our brains just like, yeah, we could go this way. We could go that way. Aren't you just lowly mercenaries? Well, that was quite the persuasion to get them to fight. Just
It's an honor to be Norris than just to die any other way. It's an honor. Your existence is elevated by the very fact you've been Norrised.
Yeah. No elevation through Norrisization.
That's right. Everything led to that moment where you were Norrised.
You've been anointed by. You've been anorised instead of anointed. Anorised. You've been anorised. Oh man, the anorised one, anointed one. Oh man, no, it's great to see Chuck chase this bastard down too. He's just like, now you really want his ass to die because he fucking got his friend killed, and you thought Chuck had a chance at saving him. Because if there was most other action movie, even back in the day when more movies did have stakes, you would always have the exceptional character that would still have a chance of living. Not in this one. Nope. He's going to see somebody die. And it was the guy he was working for this entire time to win him back, and he loses it, bro. But hey, the lady gets to kick some ass. And actually, once again, as I said earlier, it's cool to see her just like, hey, I'm gonna burn this shit down too. She even partakes in the revolution fun. Yeah, I was like, bro, they're just all burning it down. And, oh, guys, burn this shit down. We don't need no sequel. We don't need no sequel. Just burn it all down. One and done. We don't need the Octagon universe. We just need a movie. Yeah, there's that Trail of Flame. Trail of Flame, yeah. And at this point, she's fully redeemed herself, basically, for everything she had done. Because even after her and Chuck do the fucking, she's still kind of in like guilt trip mode. Like,
she didn't get fucked; she got Norrised. That's a different version of Norris, though. It's a different version. She got chucked.
She got chucked.
Chucked is the good one. Norris is the bad one.
God, the Octagon cinematic universe, right?
Oh God.
Oh, I know. Don't give them ideas. They'll actually want to do that.
Oh,
Chuck,
God.
we know you're 85, but can you come back and we can do the Octagon cinematic universe, the Nonagon? That would be the non-binary version of it.
The Chucktagon.
The gender non-conforming Nonagon.
The Chucktagon would have infinite sides.
Oh, I've heard this one. After Chuck Norris was born,
can't be
he drove
contained.
his mother home from the hospital.
That's
oh,
right.
I heard.
That's a good
I've
one.
heard that. I love that one. That's such a good one, though. I mean, come on. How could you not?
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. Chuck Norris driving his mom for the hospital. Oh man. Now, guys, we actually have been low on the Norris jokes tonight. We should be proud of ourselves.
Well, we used a lot last week. I mean, there's not that many left.
Oh,
We used a lot.
there's many. There's many. Trust me. I own 2 books. And the first book is 400 jokes. 470s. Trust me. We're going to get there. We got 3 more weeks to get there.
What was the one I did here?
Oh.
Is that Chuck Norris can compose a haiku in 16 mori?
This shot.
That's it. You have to think about that one.
I actually don't. I don't understand that one. Dude, this shot fucked with me.
That's an obscure one, but it's pretty good.
This shot fucked with me here because I thought, did this guy actually just successfully stab Chuck? And then I looked at the expressions on the mouths and realized, oh, hold up. They angled that shot to make it feel like they baited us with Chuck getting stabbed and switched us. No, I stabbed you with my dick. And
Nicely
Chuck
framed
stabbed
shots,
him.
though. Nicely
Oh,
framed
God,
shot.
yeah. Very nicely framed. And even after we get the guy stabbed and you see the lady all happy, go lucky that Chuck stabbed him and he didn't end up dying, we get another great shot of Chuck in the sun, too. So we get 2 shots of Chuck in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck in the sun, Chuck in the sun. There's a way of words with that one. Oh, is it going to get to it? Yeah, she's all...
I should explain my joke that in regular haiku requires 17 mori syllables, in other words, to be a haiku. Chuck can do it in 16, not 17.
I don't understand, but I'll take your word for it. And yeah, that's the little end. It would be the regular Polygon universe. Sorry, I'm a mathematician. Dude, I'm retarded at math. Chuck is the son. Yeah, well, that's why that slash shot is him standing from the sun, because he is the damn son. Okay, Chuck Norris's wiener has a wiener. Oh boy, that's probably true too. Wiener, wiener, wiener. Oh man, I won't forget the day you heard me singing that song, 70s.
That was funny, I have to say. I had a sneak look at the inner life of Nick Visor.
And what you heard was Nick off
Nick
camera
singing about wieners. But it was in the most innocent way.
So, guys, here's one of the two badass posters for this movie. Right there, the Octagon. That's a great poster, by the way. But this is before like every poster is doing this is every supporting character in the movie shot. Let's center them all. You only have 3 characters and not 900. So that's one of them. Let's get it up for the other, because the other one, I think it kind of like the other one, maybe just as much, if not a little more. I think it's the one that's on the Blu-ray cover. This one right here. Let me get it up for you guys. And right here.
Oh, you see, I like this one.
Yeah, this one to me is better.
This is
the
classic,
ninja,
black
the
and
ninja,
white, clean
unholy
black and white.
masters of terror. No one will admit they still exist. Only one man can stop them.
I mean, it does downplay. Yeah, it does downplay the Chuck Norris involvement to just the cast list under the title, but it's still it's a cracking image. Love it.
This is definitely,
it's a great image.
This should be considered the main poster with the main cover for VHS, DVD, Blu-ray. I know it was for the Blu-ray. I don't know about the other formats, but for sure Blu-ray, this was the format that was gone to for it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. No, I dig it.
Now we can see Nick's special messages.
Nick's special messages.
To all the OnlyFans people he's communicating to.
Only fans, dude. Chuck Norris has counted to infinity twice.
He counted down from infinity twice.
Counted down from infinity twice. Oh, well, chat, give us your toxic scores. That second half was certainly quite an odd one with the Streamlabs shutdown. That was weird, but thanks, guys, for sticking with us. It has been quite a show tonight, that's for sure. That was a very interesting one, that's for sure. So, yeah, give us your scores. And I'll let these gentlemen get their scores up. So, 70s, why don't you go first?
I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily that toxic, other than the fact that it is quite a dark movie.
I don't know, man.
Less human. There's no. Well, he did. There's no. I think what's toxic is the fact that he watched a girl he'd just been out on a date with get murdered in front of him and didn't even bother to. It was like, nah. I'll just go switch the lights on and phone the police. There's a shocking casualness and the lack of concern about the deaths around him. Stoic to the nth degree. I did read something. I didn't make this up, but I read something that said that the thought thing in his head, it's like he's being psychologically stalked by his own brain, which I think is quite funny. I thought that's such a cool. Somebody said that in a review. He's been psychologically stalked by his own brain. So Chuck Norris's brain is stalking Chuck Norris.
Only so that's got to be what can stalk Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. His own brain is.
So you're saying Chuck Norris's brain is like the backhand of a lion, and Chuck is the front half of a lion, but a different lion.
Yeah. Maybe his mustache was stalking him. I don't know.
It might have been his mustache talking.
His mustache talking. Yeah. Well, it might not have been his brain. It could have been his mustache talking. So I think, in overall for toxicity, I think I can only go as high as 6.5. I'd give it 10 out of 10 for action, for martial arts, but 6.5 for toxicity, because I actually find it quite restrained in many ways. Everyone's very stoic. It's very dark. Not many quips and one-liners. But yeah, so it's not like it's got all tons of misogyny and racism and blah blah, all the other stuff that we love to ramp the score up for. So it hasn't even got any really over the top action. It's got it's some brutal action, but it's much more realistic. 6.5. So don't make me go on at length. It's just into the bishop.
Cool. Red shirt.
Well, I'm kind of in the same boat as 70s. I don't think it's very toxic, and I'll explain why. I mean, there are some elements to it, but they're really in the context of the time of the movie versus now. You know, Scott makes Nancy go to bed with him, and she doesn't even realize it. That's the power of Chuck Norris.
That's the power of Chuck. Power of Chuck
this
compels
movie,
you.
Yeah, this movie precedes third wave feminism, so we hadn't seen DEI. We hadn't seen. There's not enough representation for women in positions of power in the STEM fields. All of the things that have come along since that have elevated women certain women, the feminists, to believe that they belong on a different, they should follow a different set of rules. And of course, this movie is going to drive them crazy today because it doesn't, because we have a woman in the film and she's not a girl boss. She has to use a rifle rather than kick ass and take names.
A big stick too, burning shit down. She does a lot of different things that had to make it work to her advantage because she never had the physical advantage.
Right.
I thought men and women are the same.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the attitude now. And this flies in the face of that. The violence in the third act is toxic because everybody who's still alive who knows about the Octagon is there fighting. It's all versus all.
It's true.
I mean, it's literally the entire flippin' remaining cast of the movie practically is there in the middle of this fight one way or another. And, but the movie doesn't go out of its way to be toxic. It's accidentally toxic because it violates rules that didn't exist at the time. And if you know you're Frank Zappa, it means that the central scrutinizer has gotten a hold of this thing because he's in charge of enforcing all the laws that have not yet been passed. And he would not like this movie. So he would give it a cookie and tell it to more church-oriented social activities. So I give this movie a toxicity level of 6, just for the atmospheric toxicity, I guess you'd say. It's just kind of baked into the movie. Like the soundtrack, you know, it's part of the movie. Like the soundtrack is part of the movie. The toxicity is. Unlike some of the more modern movies that have started to make fun of the things that make us call a movie toxic, and they go out of their way to put something in the movie that made people are going to go, oh, that's not going to come over well with the woke crowd. And I know you know what that movie references from, the woke mob. Yeah. I mean, that's an extreme example, but there are others. There are others that are recent movies, and that do the same thing that Deadpool and Wolverine did. This one doesn't. This one just tells the story. I agree that the fighting sequences in it look like they're trying to be more grounded in actual martial arts, like. I don't know if you've ever seen the video on how Chuck Norris first became U.S. karate champion. But he was up against a guy who'd been like 4-time champion himself. And Norris beat him to the punch. That was the primary weapon that he had, was timing. Even though, because the guy was much bigger than he was. And of course he had the mustache. But he he scored the points because he landed first. He wasn't there to make spectacular high kicks. He didn't do any roundhouse kicks like he became his signature move in the movies.
He was a smart fighter.
He was a very smart fighter. And this movie, I think that the martial arts look a little muted compared to all the chop socky we saw out of Hong Kong in the 70s because it was Norris saying, no, I want to discuss that with the fight choreographer.
He doesn't want to make fun of it. He wants to make it real. Yeah.
Yes. So in that regard, I respect the movie for not going over the top with the martial arts violence. It's actually trying to make it a realistic part of a movie if the movie involved a whole lot of karate and ninjutsu.
Davina makes a good point about the martial arts. He did study Korean as opposed to Japanese karate. So it was well, I thought it was Taekwondo, but it's Tang Soo Do Davina's talking about. So slightly different format, yeah. Different martial art, yeah. But yeah, I think
of course he's trained with 5 or 6 different disciplines by now.
Sure.
Including Bruce Lee's own invention.
Has he been trained in the Yorkshire martial art of Eki Thump though?
I don't. Yeah, I think he has.
He has. I bet he has. Does he know how to wield a black pudding?
Chuck Norris doesn't need to wield a black pudding.
The black pudding wields itself.
That's right.
You realize it was Chuck's mustache that had the stream cancelled earlier, not Chuck. The mustache was upset. We were just thinking if it was Chuck, we wouldn't have been able to come back, but it was the mustache.
Chuck Norris's mustache is trying to cancel me.
That's right. You know that Chuck Norris can hear silent movies?
Oh, of course he can. That was good.
Good.
I like the surreal ones. There's Chuck Norris reached enlightenment. Enlightenment apologized for not getting there sooner. I like the surreal ones like that.
When Chuck Norris played catch with his son.
Shit.
Go ahead, Richard.
Hey, what just happened here? Bear with
Chaos.
me, chat. My thing is...
Cypher Chaos.
Oh, Cypher Chaos. Woo! Holy macaroni, Cypher Chaos, dude.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Cypher Chaos has gifted 5 huge memberships. Dude, that is diabolically huge. Holy shit, man. Thank you very much for that. That is, damn, that's generous. That's real, guys. Some might say that's very generous. Very, very, very generous. I didn't say it, but they're saying it. Thank you, Cypher Chaos. Appreciate you, dude. Seriously, it's fucking killer. Mark, why don't you give us your toxic score?
Yeah, I don't think this is overtly toxic, although, you got Chuck in it, so he's just, the ultimate male, right? So
he is a man in this movie. He's never transitioned.
He's never transitioned. Yep. So I don't know. I give us like a 6.5. I mean, the ninja are like, truly toxic, but it's there's nothing overtly, his friend is actually more toxic, calling out the ladies in the beginning of that. But
that was hilarious.
That was funny, yeah. And then he got caught, right, saying I want to date these space cadets, and then his girlfriend was right there and nailed him. Yep. So he didn't get nailed that night for sure. He probably was on the couch, but after that comment,
who misses?
Yeah. So I'd go around the 6. I mean, it's and this is a weird movie. So I don't know if you saw my privates I was sending over, but the last one is actually all
about your privates.
The all the voiceovers I found, all the weird Chuck Norris voiceovers. Someone compiled that on YouTube and put it into a file. Like all the echo, the echo stuff. That was freaking weird. That whoever's choice was that for that voiceover was toxic. That was bugging me. That ASMR stuff. I'm like, this is creeping me the shit out. So I'd give that shit a 10. I mean, yeah, it's a good, it's an okay movie, but it's not, it's by the numbers, and the fights are really good, but it's not.
The third act really saves this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
And the ASMR.
The SMR. Yeah.
Seriously, that was the wildest shit ever.
Yeah, like what's going on here? I'm like, is something wrong with my sound, my copy here? Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Oh man,
I think the ASMR was part of the art house affectation that they were trying for.
Totally was.
They should have had Chuck
Totally
Norris narrate Blade Runner with that voice. That'd have been really cool.
It was
For,
fucking crazy,
for the third
man.
Batman movie, yeah. Forget Bane. We got Chuck Norris doing Bane's voice with that.
All right, we got
with that
fucking
echo.
Chuck
Yeah.
Norris. For me, I'm gonna go with a 7 for this movie for toxicity. Chuck Norris showed that lady who was using him, he made her look like a fool a few times. That alone was very toxic. Also, Chuck Norris oozes natural toxicity, and that was wonderful. And also, this movie is filled with still a lot of badassery. Not as much badassery, but I feel like it's underrated badassery. And the music, I feel like Richard Halligan's music was fucking awesome in this movie. And the third act was fucking strong. It was like good, and then great Tony the Tiger at the end. But I'm going to acknowledge these scores in our chat. I don't see any on Rumble. Yes, I am wearing an Exciter shirt. Dude, bro, stuff. I'm glad you know who Exciter are. That's what's up. I saw, obviously, Brad Young mentioned the suicidal hat. Now, Dude, bro, stuff mentioned Exciter. So what's up, dudes? All right, let's acknowledge some scores. Brian Bartz gives it a 10. Thank you, sir. Jonathan Conroy, Toxicity 9. Cypher Cast, Toxicity 8 Ninjas. TZ, Toxic 8. And that looks to be our scores for this one. So, dudes, in the chat, and lady, because there is a lady watching, Davina Duckworth, thank you. We're going to transition over to Rumble in about, I'd say, 1 minute? And we're going to look at some clips there. But before we look at some clips, I want these gentlemen plug their plugs for those who, well, unfortunately don't transition with us. And this is the Rumble link where we'll be looking at the clips. All right? And for those of you who don't transition with us, next week, Missing in Action 2, the beginning, technically the first movie, but it's called Missing in Action 2. But it's still technically the first movie. We'll get into the why next week for that whole lore on that. Well, that's a whole other story. But I don't let these men plug their plugs on the way out. So 70s. Plug your plug.
Yeah, so over on the YouTube side, on my YouTube channel, we are 5 subs away from 2,400. So looking for 5 more to hit that target. We had a lovely gaming stream yesterday. We're doing Expedition 33. Lots of videos and shorts I'm trying to do every day. Next Monday's show on my channel will be, we're going to do the number 4th albums, because we're thinking about it, and we were thinking so many bands, their 4th album was a really, really good one. And we think of lots like Led Zeppelin 4, Queen, Night of the Opera, and so on and so on. So we're going to do the number 4, the 4th albums, the great 4th albums that bands did, and maybe even a couple of shitty ones, who knows. So we'll do what we do with our normal music streams there. We'll do first hour or so on YouTube, then go to Rumble and play some stuff. So that's next
And then
Monday.
more Heated Rivalry, too.
And then Heated Rivalry, yes. I'm looking for the second season, which is going to be about hot lesbians. Then I'll watch that. But no, Heated Rivalry, isn't that about the New York Rangers and their shower room antics?
That's about the only time they can score now.
That's right. The only time the New York Rangers can score is in their own changing rooms. Yes.
Wow.
So,
very homoerotic.
Yes, it's about moving the stick. Holding the stick, I think, is about Heated Rivalry. That's what
I
it's
just
about.
got a text. My season tickets have been taken away. Yeah.
Cool. Right. Well, that's me. Thank you, everybody, for being here once again.
70s for being here. And Mark, thank you for plugging 70s' plug in the chat. Those are his links, guys. follow and sub to him all over it. Red Shirt, you got any plugs?
I do. This
Plug it.
Saturday at 10 a.m.
Stick it
Central
in.
Time, I will be talking with our good friend Dustin at Keto Simple. So I'll be on his channel at 10 in the morning Central Time this Saturday.
Awesome.
So Dustin still lives.
Yes, he does. He is missed around these parts. I hope
Yeah,
one
He
day
wants
he
to come
comes.
again. I was in
I'll
his
do
chat.
that.
He said he's trying to come again. So
I want him
right.
to come again. I want him to come again.
he misses us. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Last week he was
So-
going out to dinner on Tuesday night with his family. I'm like, come on, just blow your family off and hang out on Taco Tuesday.
Or be like Chuck Norris, blow your family up.
Oh! Wow. That was fucking fun.
Come on, Dustin. We need you back.
All right. Thank you, Red Shirt. Appreciate you, dude. Mark, thank you for your slides, your clips, and your tips, and for saving the show once more again. Your efforts are
tried, yeah.
noticed, and I made sure we did it in advance so we didn't have to freak out at the last minute. And I think it's safe to say that worked out for all parties. Plug your plug before we transition over to Rumble.
There's some hair there. See, look at the freaking hair we had in the 80s.
So you're the one in the front?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look
That
at the
is
freaking
a
hair there.
dude.
Look, and then
That
I got
is a
there's a
dude.
scalp.
Oh my god.
look at the hair.
Look at those legs.
Dude.
Yeah.
Chunky.
Wow.
And I think I got one with
Sturdy.
Here's what. Look at that. Look at the hair there, man. Look at that.
Who's your boyfriend?
That's my buddy Rob. Yep. That's my good friend Rob. Yep. Yeah.
I'm just kidding, mate.
I know you're
Are
kidding.
you sure about that? You sure
You,
about
know,
that?
you definitely
he would-
remind me of somebody. I don't know who. Somebody famous. But
He would come over and kill you right now. So for saying that, no, just joking. Yep. He was a pretty dangerous dude. Yep.
if he was Chuck Norris, he wouldn't have to come over to kill me, would he?
Yeah.
He would just do it anyway.
You always got to
Yeah.
watch out
Mark
for
and
the
his-
guys that aren't as tall. Yep.
Mark and his buddy watched the movie Deliverance 17 times.
We
Mm.
did. Yeah.
Did they
yeah.
squeal every time?
All right.
They watched
yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2 many times. Or was it 3? I can't remember which one was the gay one.
The gayest one.
Was it 3?
Rob
All
would
right.
kill me. Yep. All right.
Well,
How do I-
Mark, thank you, sir, very kindly. I
It's a pretty
appreciate
cool
it.
picture.
Yeah, keep those
It was
photos
nice
up.
that
This will
pair.
be the last thing we view as we get it up one more time, guys. So keep this up. Don't bring
Okay.
it down.
He definitely looked like somebody from an 80s electro pop band. I can't think who it is.
He was Rob was a really good drummer. Yep. He was an awesome.
No, I don't mean
drummer.
Rob, I mean you.
Oh, me. Oh, okay.
All
I don't know
right,
who it
guys.
is. It's somebody from.
In about 30 seconds, we're gonna plug our plug so we can get it up out of here. Okay, we're gonna watch some clips over on Rumble. So yes, YouTube, fuck you. We're gonna say Rumble. I know you're afraid of that word because you're a bunch of fucking pansies, but guess what? We're saying Rumble on here. Okay, so eat shit and die. And Streamlabs, you were gay and retarded. Yes, I'm saying all of that. I'll probably get demonetized for my own stream, but fuck it. I don't care right now because that was some
Bullshito.
bullshito. But chat, you get to look at the stud photo of Mark before we pull out. We're going to stream once again. This is the Rumble link. Okay. We're going to watch our clips over there and then we're going to call it a night. Okay. So please come hang out over here. Shut up. Come on. Just do it already. Do it.
Do it.
Frick off. Come on. Okay. This is it, guys. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and go.